Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Hi, my name is Danielle Williams. I'm the two-time 100-meter hurdles world champion, and you're tuned into Coach's Desk. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff.
All right, people, what go on? Big up on yourself, you know. Yeah, man, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another one here on the Coach's Desk. We appreciate you being here. Now, as usual, people, we ask you to like, share, and subscribe. And it is winding down. Yeah, man, and kind of fabulous track and field year. Also, one that you would say that it was heartbreaking for the Jamaicans from our standpoint, yeah. But we just want to talk about a few things in this one. Big up to the people who continue to support the channel. Let's where should I kick it off from? The Puma deal. All right, let us talk about the Puma deal to begin with. That's the first thing we want to talk about in this one. Because president of the Jamaica, the J3s, that's the Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association, Garth Gale, indicated that the new deal struck between the body and the sporting goods manufacturer Puma, it was one of the best for the country. And of course, they heard me spoke of about it in recent time about, you know, Puma has done this and they have done that for the nation in terms of development, in terms of the athletes. And I mean, persons are saying that, you know, the federation is not responsible for stadium development. That is on the government. And I can remember clearly that I made mention of it sometime in the year when this argument came up. But if the federation wants to be a little bit different, how about, you know, creating a legacy, creating that sort of legacy that will enhance track and field going forward? You know what I mean? But they say they are not the government, and of course I do agree with that. But you can also create a legacy by, you know, talking to this sport manufacturing goods manufacturer, and also allow them to invest in something of the sort. But I mean, of course, confirmation is out there, but they're saying that this is the best choice for them. Because what had happened is that they have not shared the duration of the deal, but what we have heard is that it is greater than what Adidas had to offer, or not only Adidas, other goods manufacturing company or brand came on board. However, what we understand is that Puma was advised, seeing of other competitors who would have presented a deal to the federation, right? And based off what Puma brought back to them, it is said that it was, you know, a best or the best deal for the country and Jamaica's track and field. So, as many persons have been saying, it's a better deal than Adidas. And we don't have the figure, but we definitely believe what they're saying. We have to take what they're saying. If we believe it, that's one thing. If the public believe it, that's another thing. See? But we have to take what they say right now. We don't have to believe, but we understand that it is greater than, you know. They pretty much did not want to say if it matches or go over the amount that Adidas initially pitched to Jamaica and the length of the time. Seeing? He indicated that that's President Gale indicated that there are some confidentiality provisions in most sponsorship agreement, and we can share that one of the stipulation is that um, whatever terms and competitor may offer, they have to be shared with the current sponsor. We acted accordingly and came to the conclusion that the Puma offer was more beneficial to Jamaica. It did not say it was more, so it said it was beneficial. You understand? So, one stipulation he shared was that the Puma offer does not include any penalty for failing to achieve any medal targets, which was in response to a reduction clause in the Adidas proposal, which a lot of persons never look on that, but he highlighted that. And the Adidas proposal said failure by Jamaica to win at least 5 medals, including 1 gold, and either the World Champion Athletics Championship or Olympic Games, then the annual retainer for the subsequent following contract year would be reduced by 250 crores, which is $39 million. So even though the Adidas offer was a big one, this, according to Gale, would have been more beneficial to the country and track and the field from their vantage point. So we have to take what they say, and these are just some of the little things that were highlighted from what President Gale has indicated. So all in all, apparently this is the Puma deal is a better deal from a Jamaican standpoint. So kudos, kudos. They would have seen, and I mean, there might be persons who will go ahead, against that, Yeah, when I say go against that, probably refute the claims of those clauses that was actually, presented in such contract. But it is what it is, and we have to just hope that the athletes at all times, the decision that was made, it is pretty much to the benefit of the athletes, and that is what the outsiders were basically talking about when this contract was mentioned. You know what I mean? And we have to talk about Puma, signing the the Jamaican high jumper who created history by making the finals at the recently concluded Olympic Games. Romaine Beckford, he's now a pro athlete and he has signed a professional contract with Puma. Big up to Romaine Beckford. We saw him on the Diamond League circuit. He did well. So we look forward to see him, doing decently well in the coming future, especially knowing that we have a world championship year coming up. He has his sponsor. It's good to see a field athlete getting endorsed by Puma, who actually sorted out the Jamaican deal like we just spoke about. So it is a good look, and let's see how far this one goes for him. I wish him all the best in the future. Now let's talk a little bit, people, about the Grand Slam thing, the Grand Slam track meet. Yes, the Grand Slam track meet. I think it's controversial based off how people look at it. I think it's controversial. I think Michael Johnson's, what you'd call it, heart is at the right place. However, I don't know, my people. I don't know how is this going to be executed. We see the schedule, it is out. Everything is out right now. But I am a bit worried about the whole grand scheme of things. How this Grand Slam thing really set up. Yeah? Me kinda have a little, I don't even know how to put it, but I kind of have a little pushback how it is set up and what we expect from something like this. You know what I mean? I think the Grand Slam is going to be a tough cookie. Yeah? It's not going to be as dandy and shandy as they thought. So the one in Jamaica, and I have to zoom in on the Jamaica one, It's a 3-day event. Seeing? Listen, day one, you're gonna have and they have not put any time to it. So it's April 4 to 6 at the National Stadium. Seeing? Day one, you have the men's SS, whatever that is, 100 meters, men's SH, 110-meter hurdles, women's 200 meters, men's 400 meters, women's 400-meter hurdles, women's 800 meters, women's 3,000 meters, men 5,000 meters. So you see the events on that day. Day two, you're gonna have 100 meters, women and men. You have 100-meter hurdles. You have 200 meters men. You have 400 meters women, 400 meters men, 1,500 meters women, 1,500 meters men. On the final day, you have 100 meters women, 200 meters women, 200 meters men, 400 meters women, men's 400-meter hurdles, men's 800 meters, men's 3,000 and women's 5,000. Now, when you look from a Jamaican standpoint, if the star-studded athlete are not in these events, trouble is there. And for me, I believe that with these ticket prices, the Jamaican audience might not fill the stadium. So it probably be like persons who are coming from overseas who would make up the bulk of the fan base that would be in the stadium. And that is my observation and my takeaway from that. You have a multi-day pass, $200, and that's VIP finish line. And these are quoted in US dollars, people. Multi-day pass, VIP, $160. Multi-day pass, $130, that's grandstand. Multi-day pass, the general admission, $20. Seen? VIP finish line, Friday to Saturday, $180. And 2-day VIP finish line, Saturday and Sunday, $180. 2-day VIP Friday, Saturday, $100. And 2-day VIP Saturday, Sunday, $100. Now, when you look at these, $20 running like how much? What's the exchange rate? About, say, let me put it at 155. And you know that is going to change coming next year. But let me put it at 155. 155 times 20. Seeing? 155 times 20. That's roughly $3,000 to go at the bleachers. $3,000. So I believe, people, that most of the fans that are going to come will possibly try to go what you call it? Will try to go bleachers, right? And then you have persons who are affluent in Jamaica who would go to VIP, would go to the finish line, because the finish line view is very nice. But the wider populace in Jamaica, do we really love track and field away there so we can actually, people really are going to come out and pay attention to what is taking place? I don't know. No disrespect, but I don't know. And I mean, I think, and I'll always have it in the back of my mind, that most of the fans that will be coming out to support this meet are not going to be the persons who are on the island. I stand corrected. I could be wrong, but deep down I have that feeling based off the ticket prices. Remember, the exchange rate is going to change by next year. The $20, the $100, the $180, the $200 not going to stay. Say, for example, $200 would have been like $30,000 for 3 days. So $10,000 a day that, if you secure your 3-day thing, So it's going to be interesting. I don't know who's gonna give away tickets and all of these things. You see me? But it's set away. But let us see. We hope for the best. And again, it has to do with the caliber athletes that will be at these events and the days that people have the opportunity to go. What you say, you folks? What do you think about this Grand Slam ticketing thing and the 3 days and the events? Until next time, people, stay safe.